there's been a lot of ups and downs for sure in the Raptors season. I I just like it's yeah, yeah. Yeah, IQ and RJ, I think are set up for success for sure with the Raptors, the way they've been playing. I'm actually also like impressed with to a certain extent Kelly Olynyk because he's been playing more of a starter role and he's like dropping like 20 sometimes in a game, so he can easily get you like 10 to 15 now when you think about it for next season, and I'm excited for that. Grady for sure. Grady continued success. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good team. It's gonna be a good team with Scotty Barnes back. We'll just have to see what Gary Trent Jr. has been lighting it up too. I think he's playing for that contract. I think he's just trying to show up. He's saying, I'm here. So we'll see how that goes. If we can sign him, maybe get him back for less money if possible, unless he gets a better deal elsewhere. Right? Get the six odds, yeah. Marco Polo, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How you been? The thing is too, like we'll talk about this more so in the stream, like throughout the stream, but I don't know how you're feeling about how you guys are feeling about the draft picks. Like I'm looking at the obviously, like the mock drafts and things like that. But like who are the players to look out for? Things like that. There's so many, right? Because it could go either way. You never know what teams are gonna which direction they'll go, what ends up happening. I think the Raptors will lock up eventually the top six. Like I think Miami's trying to win this game, and they were trying to win the next couple of games. So we'll see how, how that works. And the Raptors don't look like they're trying to do much, right? They're gonna probably still continue the way they're doing with the rotations and Darko and all that stuff. Donovan Klingen, yeah, he's nice, man. He's good. He's pretty good. It just, honestly, like he didn't show much in that final game because he was guarding Zach Edey, right? He had a tough matchup there. I think he had like 3 early fouls. I watched that game. I watched a lot of UConn games. I've been impressed more so with Stephen Castle, to be honest. Stephon Castle. That guy is the big guard, possible, like uh, point of attack defender, because he was trying to lock down the Purdue's guard early on. I don't know if you watched that game, the final game, the championship game. But yeah, he played really good, and his willingness to play defense in the first place. That's something we need um, for for the Raptors, right? So hopefully that's something that we'll take a closer look at, um, depending on you know which position the Raptors have in terms of draft picks. But yeah, there's a lot to look at. I might do like a whole thing about who to draft and who to look out for. But I like Stephon Castle, bigger guard. I don't really like the hype between with Dillingham. To be honest, like he didn't show much during the tournament. They got eliminated early, so I don't know. Like to me, it was an interesting one. But yeah, that's true. So I'm looking at it right now. So right now it looks like we got the sixth pick, the 19th pick from Indiana, the Pacers one, and the what is it, 31st. So we'll see. Zach Edey moved up on the mock drafts. Yeah, I mean, I the thing is with IQ's increased play and like his impressiveness as the guard position, and I'm like, we don't need another 6'3" guy. That's why I'm saying I like Stefan Castle. Um, but yeah, I think also the thing is too is as good as Dillingham is, and he might be a good creator, self creator. How much does he actually create for others, right? And that's so I don't know, especially in a system with Darko where it doesn't seem like you know You want to be holding on to the ball too long, trying to keep it moving. But yeah, let's see how this game goes. Raptors could be playing spoiler, even though I saw that the Heat's position is not it might not improve that much. It might still remain at eighth seed. So because it's very rare that they'll or very unlikely that they'll be elevated higher than that. Olenek on Bam Adebayo, that's gonna be a tough matchup. Just as it's been for like a whole month and a half or 2 months with Jakobo. Olenek always gets assigned the worst matchups. Yeah, his defense is not that great. You could tell he's not really inclined on the defensive end. But that's who we have, right? That's who it is. No, Bruce Brown is out actually tonight. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Last thing I heard. So, oh, Gary Trent Jr. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Bruce Brown in terms of like the end of the season, going into next season. But look at IQ. Look, oh, that was in and out. To Grady. Oh, that last game Grady had was crazy. This guy only had like 4 dribbles the whole game, and he scored like 20 something. Yeah, Grady and Quick last game was crazy. I'm surprised they lost that game with the way both of those guys played. I guess it was just them the whole time. So, oh, nice pass. Travel? Yeah, that's what I thought. Too many moves. Trying to honestly, the Heat in the East is a is another like it's a sleeper team to be honest. Like I'll probably do play in the play in tournament games as well during the streams and stuff because I want to see if Miami is going to be that same Miami, that eighth seed Miami team that fights for the first for a championship, right? To play in that Eastern Conference Championship. They're a sleeper team in the East. They're my sleeper team in the East, along with in the East. Actually, I don't even have another sleeper team. I feel like the other teams are so inconsistent. Pacers maybe, but they can get in trouble with that whole half court offense that they don't really have necessarily. So we'll see. RJ Barrett, nice pass up there. Oh, okay, Olenek. Oh, missed the layup. And a foul. All right. All right, Olenek. Yeah. Olenek is he'll give you his moments, you know. It's all you can ask for with him. That's a tough matchup, man. Bam's gonna have his way down there with Olenek. You're just you're just too crafty, too strong. Yeah, yeah, low scoring defensive type game. I actually don't mind it. I want to see some defense. The Orlando, Philadelphia, and I think Indiana, Cleveland game has some implications. I have to look back at that, but I might check in on that at halftime of this Raptors game just to see what happens there. Who do you have coming out of the East, Zub? Or who do you think should be coming out of the East at least? Yeah, Celtics. I know. Well, that's the other thing too. Is like the Celtics are a great regular season game, but yeah, Knicks could be a dark horse. But isn't Randall? I think Randall's out, right? He said to have surgery, so I don't think he's gonna be playing. So it's gonna be one of those. Yeah. What about you, Marco Polo? What are you saying? Who's coming out of the East? Oh, nice move by Barrett on three guys. Yeah, with OG healthy, obviously looks different. Even with Mitchell Robinson, when they got him back, defensively they look a lot better, obviously because just bigger, right? Got more of rotation guys. Hartenstein has filled in nice. Ooh, nice outlet pass to Grady right there. Grady with the nice slam. Yeah, the West Plains is so many scenarios. Like right now, even like leading into the last two games, like with the Warriors, Lake, like it just, and then even that's between the fourth and sixth seed or third and sixth seed. It's crazy. Yeah, that it's gonna be again, right? Didn't they play last year? Same thing, right? Wasn't it Warriors? Lakers were in the play-in. Like, yeah, that's crazy. But hey, it's good basketball, entertaining, right, for the fans to see Braun going up against Steph as always. Classic matchups. I just saw something on Twitter right now. Looks like Joel Embiid is limping from something. I don't know what happened to him. Oh man, that does not look good for Joel Embiid. He's like limping. Not that I really care about the Philadelphia 76ers, but yeah, the older era is starting to fade out for sure. Um, it's a new era, right? You got exciting new guys coming into the league and guys that have been only in the league for a couple years. It's good. It's good though for the league, At least it's a smoother transition, right? You can still enjoy the older guys in the league and you can be excited for the new, right? So yeah, that's the West is crazy, man. The West is like right now with Edwards, SGA, Wemby. If Wemby gets a guard, like a great guard to play with him, and one player I was thinking about if Trey Young, yeah, Trey Young, we're thinking the same. Yeah, Trey Young with Wemby, that would be a really tough team right there because especially if you're able to keep a lot of the other younger guys on the team and maybe add other guys too. Spurs could look deadly because that combination. I mean, Trey Young knows how to play, and as much as he gets so much hate for his style of play, or I don't know. Yeah, I guess I don't know why people hate him so much. I don't. Yeah, I don't know how people hate Trey Young so much, but I like him. He's a good player. He's a decent player. Can give you 20 and 10, 20 points, 10 assists any game. Just yeah, with Wemby, he's just lobbing the ball all over the place, man. Wemby is just a freak, man. That guy's so Oche is in the game now for the Raptors for RJ. I think Oche is getting bigger, getting better on defense. Still the same on offense. He's not given really too much. He's shown some, things here and there, but I think that's something for him to work on. But he's been showing up defensively, which is good. Yeah, Gary easily has been one of the better players ever since you know those guys went down with RJ and IQ. Well, they didn't go like they weren't injured; they were just out. Um, he's really stepped up heavy. What was that game where he really went off? He was just like shooting threes like crazy, and he was doing whatever he wanted. I forget which game that was, but IQ, hey, yo, Hero's been disappointing this season for the Heat, from what I've seen so far. Yeah, they do need to bring back the purple next year, man. Yeah, the VC Raptors, though. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, that they. I don't know why they don't bring that back. Like that would be so nice for the Raptors. I love those jerseys. That purple. I think they became so much more of like a Canadian, like Canada's team, hence the so much red and white. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. But I want to see more of their own identity, right? And it's Toronto's team, so I need to see more originality in that sense. Yeah, purple and red. Yeah, but even that purple and the black in the back, like it was like purple in the front and then black. Is that the one you were talking about? But there's like purple in the front and there's like black in the back. Like it was just like almost looked like it was one of those reversible jerseys back in the days. Yeah, yeah, that one was nice. Look at Grady. Oh, Bam Adebayo. Oh, backing down Oche. Were they playing zone? Oh, that was a nice pass. Oh, he just missed it. Yeah, I did see that post. That was him doing that? I thought it was done by like the Raptors, like somebody in the Raptors or something. Oh, Raptors Republic. Okay, yeah, because he works for the Raptors Republic. It's true. But yeah, no, that was nice. That's the one I like. Yo, that looks so nice. I would definitely cop that jersey if that was the jersey. Especially with Scotty Barnes. Stagger screen here. Nice pass to Olenek. That was a squeeze though. Ah, he had Yo, Brown is playing. What? Bro, the last injury report showed that Brown was not gonna play tonight, so surprised to see him out there. He just came out of nowhere. Quickly, ooh, definitely got fouled. I don't know what he's arguing about. This is truly like a defensive game. Like he said, low scoring. What do you think about this guy, Malik Williams, the new guy that they signed due to Jonte being out, and then at one point Kelly Olynyk was out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just a big body, I guess. Right now, they signed him to a 10-day. Raptors are definitely missing a guy that like a lob threat, like a big guy that's like a lob threat. They don't have that. Who's a good defender? Like Yak is not giving you that next season. Yeah, Koloko, man, I'm so sad about that situation. It's unfortunate. It's a health situation, so you can't really, it's a tough one. But but yeah, they said something about they could possibly bring him back. It was a weird scenario where it was like they released him, but another team doesn't have to really pick him up before they can pick. I don't know. It was just, but I know for sure that Koloko would have been the guy for the Raptors, that lob threat, defensive, impact as well. Um, yeah. So Nikola Jovic is leading the whole like this game in scoring. So he's got 9 points right now. Everybody else has been subpar. Is like 5, 4 points. Quickly though has 5 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. So that's nice. Nice little stat line so far. The Raptors are down 7. Brooklyn is up against the Knicks, 53-38. Pacers are down 11 to the Cavaliers. Philly's up 7 against the Magic. I'm trying to read the scenario again. I'm trying to refresh my memory about what's happening in the East here. Trying to see here. Can't find anything like clear. So the number 2 seed is still up for I don't know, like for the taking. It says here the number 2 seed Milwaukee, New York, and Cleveland can all get in as a second seed. Milwaukee, so they just need to win one game or a loss from both Knicks and Cavs. They have the easiest scenario. New York, they have to win two. They have to win both games, and the Bucks have to lose both. Cleveland has to also have 2 wins, 2 Bucks losses, a Knicks loss. So it's harder for the Cavs, but that's interesting. Yeah, you're looking for the L tonight, huh? Just to secure the 6 hours. Yeah, I mean, why not? Right at this point, there's nothing really to play for. Bruce Brown might ruin that though if he decides that he wants to go off. Yeah, yeah. Quickly has been nice recently. That's what I'm saying, man. Next season is gonna be a lot better. I think. I'm honestly um, expecting them to do a lot better. Obviously, a lot better than this season, but above 500. Like I don't even think they're a 500 team. I think they could be an above 500 team, um, and make some serious, run for the play-in, maybe even the higher play-in seeds, right? The 7, 8 seeds. Yeah, yeah. They gotta run that purple jerseys, Scotty IQ, the increased play in Grady. Like it's gonna be a good team. I think offensively is gonna be a good team. That's the other thing, right? It's like now you got to see what are they gonna work on in the off season in terms of defensive schemes. I read this thing actually that it's been all like they've all been focusing on offense only. Like it was by design. Like Darko came in, he's like, I just want to fix up the offense first, knowing that it might be a development season or a rebuilding season. Brown, oh my God, Brown. Yeah, that's true. That's the thing. If they can get some good defensive guys in the draft, because they got 3 picks, then that will solidify the team a lot better. Do you think Freeman Liberty is a guy that they need to keep? He surprised me last game. He had a good game. Just not sure. Just not sure what it would look like with the rotation, right? With everybody back. Does he actually get good minutes? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Speaking of which, oh, hairball. That's hilarious. Airball by Freeman Liberty. DeLon, right? Former Raptor. Jimmy Butler. That guy's a character, man. He's one of those guys that's just like literally just meant for the playoffs. He just shows up in the playoffs. Jamal Murray too. Yeah, that's true. RJ. What is Brown doing? This guy just running out of bounds. Brown. Bro, honestly, I was watching I think it was the last game, the beginning or something. Bruce Brown was playing. I don't know. He wasn't playing that well, and I was just like, yo, how did this guy get that contract? Like that's insane. That his agent, man, he owes a lot to his agent for getting him that money, man. Because he does not look like he's earning that contract, to be honest. Like he's literally an undersized guard who's trying to play like a power forward. Doesn't really have too much of a shot. Like I don't know what he has. Yeah, I don't even know, man. That was a good move by RJ, by the way. RJ only 23. Yeah, I don't know what was happening with that Bruce Brown scenario, but that's some crazy money that they just threw at him, and to get him back in the trade for Pascal Siakam was. I was like, I was so mad. I was still looking back. I'm like, we couldn't get Ben Shepherd. I would have rather have Ben Shepherd from the Pacers. Like, get him and friggin' Nembhard is playing nice too for the Pacers. He's a good player. Couldn't get convince the Pacers to give them up, man. I'm interested to see what the Raptors, considering he would have been yeah, that's true. He would have been an unrestricted free agent. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. If the Pacers pick, yeah, we move up with that. Yeah, I'm interested to see what Masai Ujiri does, what they do in the front office in terms of what picks they go after, or some actual draft prospects that they think will fit with the team. Because like I don't even know, I haven't watched any highlights on the like the G League guys. Uh, I haven't watched any highlights from like the European players, like Alexander Sar, Zachary what is it, Riza Shea or something like that. I have no idea what their game looks like how they play, like how they play. I have no idea. I haven't even watched any of those highlights. I was planning to do that in the off season, um, to try to get a better idea. I've only watched like college guys, so all I know about is like the Reed Shepard, Rob Dillingham guys, Donovan Klingen, Stephon Castle, guys like that. Dalton Connect. I watched the whole March Madness. Try to catch as many games. Yeah, Reza Shea. Yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah, again, I don't know anything about these guys, but yeah, the March Madness though, the tournament. I think it does show like a little bit about the player, their resiliency, and their their ability to play within a system, but also try to create on their own and things like that. That's why again, I don't know. I'm just so high on Stephon Castle. I like him. I like him a lot. I like his defense, his willingness to play defense, but also his finishing around the rim. Like college is a lot more aggressive. I was watching the games. I'm like, there's a lot of like, you know, like contact, physical contact, and they're not calling any fouls, and he's still, finishing around the rim and doing things like that. And his shot was going down in one of the games, shooting the three, all right. So yeah, I think he's just disciplined. He's coming from a good program. They're saying something about also like just in general, his personality. He's just a good guy. He's open minded. He listens and stuff like that. So you need that type of player, right? Somebody that can fit within a system, come in and understand what his role is and stuff. You don't need guys that ego, thinking that they're the best player on the team, stuff like that. Like you kind of have to know your role, right? That's a good question. I think he could definitely coming off the bench in terms of I think point guard more so because he's more willing to give up the ball, and I like him giving up the ball because he can always get it back and finish around them, and he'll be more of a guard that can pick up on you know the other team's best players and stuff like that, play more defensive assignments. So and then obviously you got Grady. Depending on what happens with Gary Trent Jr., Grady coming off the bench, maybe at least in the beginning of the season, and then maybe start later on. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Because if Gary Trent Jr. decides not to stay, or not he decides necessarily, but he gets a better offer, and Grady moves into the starting lineup, then yeah, Stefan Castle coming out off the bench could be interchangeable, point guard, shooting guard type guy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because look, you would have what is it? IQ point guard, then you have RJ, Scotty Barnes, say for example Gary Trent Jr. and Yak, right, as the starting five. Then you got Kelly Olynyk coming off the bench with Grady, and if we pick up Stephon Castle, and then depending on who else we pick up in the draft, guys that you can actually literally insert right away, that's really good. Like, yeah, exactly. So legitimately, we can have two guys that you can almost immediately put in the rotation, like right away. Like they don't even have to wait. Don't have to go into the hopefully not go into the G League, things like that, right? Yo, this is a really low scoring game. I just like we're already like in the second quarter, almost uh like less than 10 minutes to go in the game. Raptors down 10. Yeah, yeah, they're running JFL, man. They're just like, yo, IQ, don't worry, just rest up a little bit. No need to get you injured. That's true. When is the last time we saw IQ? I'm trying to see his minutes here. IQ has only played 7 minutes his whole game so far. So Miami, who's leading scorer for Miami? Still Jovic. Butler has 7. Yeah, it's a game that the Heat probably want to win more, way more than obviously the Raptors. But also, it's fun to see, you know, Raptors playing spoiler too, like just so that people can talk. Like, yo, Heat lost to a team that's not even. Yo, ABNR, what's going on, man? Thanks, bro. How you been? What is Kevin Love doing here? God damn. Yeah, I've been good, man. Just took a nice hiatus, a month off for fasting and stuff. So, um, had no energy literally that whole month. It was just like it was different. But glad I'm back. Catching the last of the Raptors. Oh, Grady, man, should have hit that layup. Barrett for three. Oh no, that's the other thing too. Raptors gotta work on their 3-point shooting. Shoot like 500 threes a day. Yeah, it was a good break, man. Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. Ooh, Brown. Yeah, yeah. I saw him doing some shooting drills. Scotty, he's been back in the gym, which is a good sign for sure. The Raptors are not like they're not doing terrible this game. They're still in it, even though they've been playing pretty bad. 2 of 9 from, or 3 of 10 from three. But this is a good sign. 7 of 7 from the free throw line so far. So if they could continue getting back into the free throw line and hit those, they have a chance of winning this. The Heat are already 6 of 14 from three. That's why they're up. They're just converting on the other end. Yeah, yeah, they haven't built any moment. Yeah, it seems like it's on and off, right? Sporadic. It's like they'll have a couple of good plays, and then next thing you know, they're just out of it. How was that a foul? This guy's good, man. Hawkes surprisingly good for the Heat. He was a lot better in the first half. I think he's been slipping up second half this season since the All Star break, but he's still good. He's going to be key for them in the playoffs. Playing first, obviously, and then see how far they get in the playoffs. Ooh, yeah, Rozier and Duncan Robinson are out for the Heat, so they still have a couple more guys there that can do some damage come playoff. Okay, IQ. Yo, IQ's been playing nice. He's been a nice little surprise for the Raptors. Hawkes. Bro, what was that? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the Raptors. They're just like you can tell they're in like off-season mode already. They're just like playing pickup out here, Ellie Fitness type game right now. They're just out here just trying out new stuff. Pick and roll with Malik Williams. That guy needs to play a lot better if he's trying to earn a contract. He's on a 10-day. One guy that the Raptors need to figure out too is McDaniels, man. I don't know what's going on with that guy. I wonder if he's gonna get any minutes tonight. But Jalen McDaniels. That was like one of the worst signings for the Raptors. Miami's just killing it. Points in the paint, 24. There hasn't been any fast break points really for either team. Neither any like second chance points. So it's just literally just Miami just outplaying the Raptors for sure. And they're hitting their threes. 16 assists as a team for the Heat versus 7 as the Raptors. Yeah, Raptors are playing so sloppy tonight. They're not interested in this game. Aaron Baines or McDaniels? Honestly, McDaniels. Like Aaron Baines, I know he was bad, but he actually tried. It looked like he was trying. There's literally moments where I look at McDaniels, I'm like, this guy want to be in this game right now? Like, does he even want to play? Like, he just so it looks so lazy for some reason. He's just like not interested. Doesn't want to run back on defense. It's like that's literally what you do. You're supposed to be here for to play good defense. It's like you don't want to be there, so it's like then I don't know what you're doing. You know what's funny? I don't think I have access to through this access to like the TSN stream or the Sportsnet for some reason. So it's like only Bally Sports. That's why we're watching a lot of Miami Heat driven stats and stuff. All right, IQ on the line. Did he get the first one? I didn't even get to see that first one. Yeah, he's 4-4 from the free throw line, so he's good. So far, the Raptors are perfect from the free throw line, which is crazy to say. Oh, did he? Mobley, yeah, Mobley. Yeah, I don't know. Mobley, forget that guy, Evan Mobley. That's the problem when you hype a guy so much and then he just disappoints. Like it just sucks because it sucks more so for the player, but fans as well. The guys that are just talking too much. Mobley just got posterized by turn. I got to see this eventually. Take a look at. Pretty sure it's all over. It's all over Twitter for sure. Olenek mid range. Bro, Hero has been a disappointment for the Heat, even though he's been out for most of the season. But Bam has improved his game a lot. He's more offensive minded now. IQ, nice step back by Gary Trent Jr. Ah, this guy missed the mid range. Yeah, literally zero momentum. Like there's no even like the players on the court don't look like they're in sync for some reason. They didn't even have much of a break anyway. It was like what was the when was the last game? It was like 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago. Just like on Wednesday or something. Making it seem like they've been off forever. Trying to find that highlight, the Miles Turner. When did this happen? Oh, okay, okay, it's right here. Yeah, I'll put it in chat if you guys want to see this. That was a crazy dunk by Miles Turner. That was nasty. Yeah, that was nasty. Man, I've liked Miles Turner's game like for a while now. He was one guy I wanted on the Raptors. That like it was like 3 years ago almost. I was like, yo, Raptors should I don't know what they're doing. This was before they got Jakob, by the way. Raptors couldn't get that done. That would have been crazy if we had him. The Raptors are just getting killed out here. Yeah, the Heat are locking down the Raptors. 2024 Raptors. Yeah, man. There've been some ugly losses for sure this season. Trying to put that all behind us. I think they also have the second worst. They end with the second worst home record this season, like out of all their seasons in league history. I mean, in franchise history. Yeah, man. Hopefully, we get some good picks out here. Honestly, even when we lose, we need to win somehow, right? We got to come up with some kind of W after this season. Getting 2 picks within like the top 20 would be nice. The other thing too is like I was thinking, do you as a Raptors front office person, like do you give up your picks for the next? I don't even know who the free agents are this season, but is there anybody out there that's worth giving up your first round picks for? If there's like a trade to be made or something. Yeah, I don't think so. I was like, I don't even think there's anybody there that. The better question is there even a player that would want to come to the Raptors? Yeah, Bam Adebayo has really improved even his 3-point shooting. I think this is the most he's shot ever. He's made more threes this season than his whole career combined so far, just off this season. Like Grady's struggling this game. Gary Trent Jr. is struggling this game. Between both Grady and Gary Trent Jr., they're 2 of 10 shooting from the field. So that hasn't helped the Raptors at all. RJ Barrett, as usual, hitting his shots. He's 4 of 6 from the field, 9 points. 3 rebounds. Kelly Olynyk is not doing too bad. 6 points, 6 rebounds. IQ's been stuck on 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He hasn't played much, but yeah. He's up to 14 minutes this game so far though. So I'm just gonna look back at the implications for Milwaukee, New York in the second seed. So right now Milwaukee's losing, which is good for the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks are down one. They need to win both their last 2 games, and the Bucks need to lose their game against tonight, like against the Thunder and the Magic, in order for the New York Knicks to get the second seed. Cleveland scenario is crazy, but I don't think it will work for Cleveland to get the second seed. So that's actually crazy. Knicks to get the second seed, despite all those injuries, would be crazy. Dream scenario is Raptors keeping the pick and then signing Nick Claxton in free agency. No chance of no. But even Nick Claxton, I don't know what you think about Nick or how you view him, but he just he's like another Yak in the sense of no outside shooting, doesn't really give spacing for the Raptors. He's a better defender, but and the lob threat, but like I don't know how he meshes in with the Raptors and how you even how do you play him? Like do you is he starting? He's not starting? Does Yak like because you can't have both Yak and Nick Claxton in the game. That would be ugly. Yeah. So I don't know if that fits that well. Exactly. We need a stretch 4, stretch 5 type guy. I guess those European guys, I got to do my homework on those guys. Maybe that's why they have them up there. I think is Philly stuck in the 7th seed, I think. Orlando, what does Orlando need to win? I'm like barely watching this game right now. Orlando Orlando has to have 2 wins and a Cavs loss to secure the 4th seed. That's an interesting scenario too. Hmm. Grady finally gets a 3 to hit to go down. Yeah, Miami's just having their way on offense. There's no resistance from the Raptors. It's like literally they're doing what they're running their plays against them. They're just like, let's try this one, let's try that one. Bam Adebayo has 14 points this game. That's crazy. That's half. Barrett is the only consistent Raptor so far right now. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 of 8 shooting, 2 of 3 from the left free throw line, which is pretty good. Everybody else is Eh, they're struggling. Bruce Brown surprisingly off the bench for 4, shooting 12 points. Doesn't is not doing much besides that. So he's just scoring the ball. I'm gonna check out the Knicks game because I think their implication is interesting for getting that second seed. I want to see what they do there. So I'm gonna pop into that game. Yeah, they are. Yeah, the Nets were up like heavy though. They were up like I think 15 at one point. Brooklyn Nets over the Knicks, and they just Knicks just came back. Yeah, Jalen Brunson is nice. Brunson, ooh, those Knicks jerseys are nice. I like these ones. Ooh, Josh Hart, can't miss those lips, man. This guy's doing too much podcasting. Hey, there's your boy Claxton, lob threat. So again, Knicks need to win the next 2 games in order for them to get that second seed, which they can still get, which is crazy to me. There's just too many games today, man. Too many games. Pelicans Golden State Warriors game later on tonight, I think, have some implications too, as well as the Phoenix and Sacramento game. I don't know, man. Just so many things happening. There's just so many things happening in the West, man. I'm just trying to read the scenarios. If you're interested here, look at this. I'll share the link here to Athletic. They update it too. They do live updates. Surprisingly, this one's not what do you call it? Paywalled. They show out all the NBA playoff scenarios. So the Pelicans can win if they win tonight. They're locked in for the sixth seed, and the Suns loss. And then if the Kings win, the Warriors can't get into like eighth seed. They would be stuck um, in ninth, I think, or 10th. Yeah, the Warriors can't get higher than ninth if the Sacramento Kings win tonight. So that one's going to be interesting. Yeah, there was something about that. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what it was though. Apparently, Gigi Jackson of the Grizzlies is going off. Trying to see what his production level is there. They're at halftime. Gigi Jackson has 17 points. He's 6 of 13 shooting. Okay, I mean he's not doing that crazy. 5 of 10 from three though. That's probably why. There's another guy on their team, Jake LaRabia. I don't even know who that is. That's 17 points as well. Off more efficient and shooting night. 5 of 8 shooting, 2 of 3 from three. That was good defense by DiVincenzo. Is OG even playing in this game? That was a nice pass by Brunson. Yeah, he is. Okay, okay. I don't know why I didn't see him. OG Ananobi. Oh yeah, I didn't even know Scotty was eligible for an extension already. Scotty going in. Okay, that would be nice. Lock him in. Is his rookie contract already up or something? It's almost up, right? Yeah, yeah. That's probably why, which makes sense. But he's definitely a player that exceeded all expectations, improved his game a lot, man. He's deserving of a contract extension, get him paid. Yeah, yeah, Scotty and IQ exactly another guy that's probably gonna get paid for sure. So Knicks look like they're gonna probably gonna get this win against the Nets. The Knicks are gonna win this, so they just need the Milwaukee Bucks to lose, and then I think Cleveland as well. If they get those two guys to lose, they're inching closer to the second seed. The New York Knicks have an easier schedule too. They're facing the Bulls the next game after this one. The Bucks face the Magic the next game. Who's your sleeper in the West though? I have in the West, I think Nuggets are going to come out on top if they, stay healthy, get all their players are still there. Minnesota's dark horse. Yeah. Yeah, Cat is back exactly. That might be a problem. Their defense is really good. Um I'm interested to see what OKC does, though. I like their team if they're all healthy. Um I mean, you can't count out the Warriors either. To a certain extent, I don't know. I mean, I've lost kind of faith in their core guys because they're really inconsistent. But playoff time, they're just different. Like, wasn't it last year where they beat out the Kings when Kings were like second seed or something like that, and then the Warriors just booted them out of the playoffs in like seven games. Sounds gonna be better than Golden State. Yeah, they have the potential. To be honest, is if they click in the playoffs, because with all those guys that they have, very like tough to defend. Three individual guys that can ISO on you and stuff like that and score buckets. So that's gonna be tough to defend. But it could also be a problem where if they rely on those guys heavy, then they might struggle. Because in the 7 game series, yeah, it's too top heavy. In the 7 game series, teams end up figuring out, like tendencies and things like that. So it gets tougher for sure. But it'll be interesting. The West is going to be crazy. I don't even know how that's going to play out. Let's see here. The Raptors game back, or is it still? No, they're still at half. Oh, they're just about to start. I think. Yeah, they're just about to start. There we go. If there's a close game somewhere else, I'm gonna pop to other games, but right now, just watch this one for see if the Raptors make any sort of a comeback or make it remotely interesting. Olynyk, oh my god, that's not a good start. Oh my god, that was good ball movement by the Heat. That's all night. It's been like that. Just good ball movement by the Heat, and finding the open guy. Grady needs to go off. He's not. Doesn't seem like he's in this game. Oh, okay, that was a nice cut. Look at that, RJ, the Mr. Consistent. That should be his nickname, Mr. Consistent. This guy's been the same type of player for the Raptors in a positive way. That's classic Heat play right there. Gary Trent Jr. just bricking all night. He's 1 of 7. And the wildest part is he's taking the second most shots on the team. I'm like, if you're struggling that much, I don't know if you should be. Yeah, I don't know if you should be taking that many shots if you're struggling. 1 of 7, second most on the team tonight. That was just a good move by Butler. There's no way IQ is going to defend him there in the post. Nice rebound by RJ. 18. RJ's killing it tonight. There's been mismatches this whole game. Just the Heat are just bigger. That's classic Jimmy bullying his way into the basket. Payne Pritchard tonight. I'm just looking at Twitter. 31 points, 11 assists. Payne Pritchard rarely gets those opportunities. Yeah, man. 14 to 22 field goals. Damn. RJ, watch out. How's nobody telling him? Oh my god. It's crazy when you're watching it because you're like, oh my god, don't do it. Watch out. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're in it. That's the most open Trent Jr. has been all night. But he's missed that one too. 2 of 9. You know what's a good podcast to listen to? I was just like looking this up, but the what is it called? Mind the Game podcast with LeBron and JJ. It's a lot of stuff about like the game, like plays and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, it's really good. I'm just like collecting all these like definitions of like the terms, the terminology that they use and stuff. It's really helpful. Even watching the game, you're just like, oh, he pick up on this play and that play. So this is like the horns play that they just ran right now with IQ, and then he decided to go screen. Fast break opportunity here for the Raptors. Grady's open. Hit this. Finally. It's the second triple tonight. What was that? How's that a foul? You were just jumping all over the place. You got to review this one because there's no way. This was already an awkward shot. Look at him. He's stepping back and then, yeah, that's a good challenge. I would do it. Why not? What do you got to lose if you're Darko? Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're just trying to foul bait. Look at this. Like you're already falling back. Like there's no way. Like how? How's that a foul? Trying to see what else is happening. What'd you think about the what's that guy's name? The former head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats, that college coach. He went to Arkansas, I think. He's now their head coach. What's his name? I forget. Calipari. Yeah, I was gonna say something else, and I was like, yeah, I forgot this guy's name for a second. Yeah, that was surprising to me, honestly. I didn't think that was gonna happen because he's had a good track record with Kentucky, but I guess with that recent run when they got eliminated early, it's tough. But now he's at Arkansas. Apparently, they don't even have a team. Like, there's literally no players on their roster. They got only one guy, and now it's up to him to like help recruit more guys, and then I guess go through the transfer portal too, get some guys there. College is so different. Like, I started tuning into some of the stuff during March Madness. I was like, this is a different, like, it's like a whole different thing. It's like a whole different system. You got to learn it and everything. Yeah, they've always had that, right? They've always had like elite point guards, elite players in general, like that have been coming out of their program. Bro, this is a long review. What happened to the review? Did they call it? His right foot, doesn't he kick out his right foot? I feel like this is they're not gonna reverse this call, but yeah, I don't like that call if the these reviews take forever. That's what I thought. Nice. Got that's a W for the Raptors tonight. Trent Jr. still struggling. Well, rare Olenek offensive rebound and putback. What was that? What was Jimmy doing? Review that one too, man. My neck is getting stiff. Look at this. What is he doing? This guy we should call a flop on this guy too. IQ? Ooh. Thought he was gonna go up with that. Yo, Barry is just going off tonight. Single handedly trying to keep the Raptors in the game. Let's go, RJ. This guy, you see that rebound? This guy was aggressive at that. Four seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, if RJ hit that, that would have been nice. Cut the lead to single digits. Did you hear about Will Liu, by the way, leaving Sportsnet? He's leaving Sportsnet. He was doing that Raptors show for Sportsnet between 2 and 4. Him and this other guy named yeah, with Steven. It was Steven LeBron. Yeah, Alex Wong. Yeah, it's funny. Some guy named I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, but it's under Raptor Moments. He did this thing. I'll show you here. It's hilarious. Did like this is from like Lord of the Rings. Yeah, they're starting a new pod together. Yeah, this was that's funny. Just give me 1 second, eh? All right, all right, all right. Is my mic all right? Sometimes when I mute it and I go back, it like buffers. All right, cool, cool. Damn, that was a nasty setup. That's what we need. We need a lob threat. I'm telling you. RJ Barrett holding it down for the Raptors. What is he at right now? 23 points, 10 rebounds. He's already a double double, 9 of 12 shooting. Super efficient. That's going to be so nice next season with him and Scotty. Both guys that can be efficient at, getting to the bucket, getting some easy points. Yeah, next year for sure. I'm at least expecting them to be seventh or eighth seed next season at at worst, and then surprise if they want to surprise us, get to like the sixth seed. Good ball movement. Nice. Hit this. God damn. Just the threes. It's just the threes for Barrett. Hasn't been going down tonight. It's crazy because as bad as the Raptors have been playing tonight, look at it. They're only down 12. Like it's not even that crazy. They could definitely make a comeback if they want to. Decide to play a little bit better. So Knicks are only down or up only 3 against the Nets. They need to win that game, the next 2 games tonight and their next game to get to the second seed. Bucks are going to look like they're losing to the Thunder. They're going to lose to the Thunder. So that scenario is interesting. See, Knicks are about to blow this game up against the Nets. Let me just hop into that one real quick. Knicks are only up 1. They're going to ruin their chances if they lose this game to get the second seed. So if Knicks get to the second seed, they'll play like the Heat 76ers, depending on who it is. If they get the third seed, they'll be playing the Pacers. They're playing Haka Mitchell. Yeah, if they had Randall, it would be a different story for sure. He just adds more scoring, right? Like just easily more points for the team and easier time for Brunson. Yo, Cam Thomas is a weird player. I don't know, like he'll get you like good nights, and then some nights he just disappears. What is happening? Oh, they're still Haka Mitchell. Yeah, yeah. No, Cam Thomas definitely can score the ball, but it just there's like random times where he just struggles. And you're just like, what happened to his playmaking? Or I mean, his self creation. I guess he's got to go in tonight because like they're giving him the ball. OG's on him. I feel like that's what Rob Dillingham is going to end up being, a Cam Thomas. Like, I mean, I guess I'm like dissing it a little bit here, but like I don't see Dillingham being like elite as a 6'3" guard. Like, unless he has some playmaking in him that he can create for other players, he's more of an individual guy. Yeah, Stefan Castle is definitely who's Dillingham's NBA comparison. Like, who do they have him compared to? Like, trying to see this. So they have him compared to Brandon Jennings, Colin Sexton on NBA Draft.net. I mean, I don't. Brandon Jennings is really good. Maxi quickly. Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess quickly with the Knicks, that's who he was. Like that's how he was. Like quickly when he was with the Knicks, he was more of a just come in and just try to score the ball, right? Maxi, but Maxi is like he can get you to like 10 assists a night. Like, I feel like Dillingham doesn't have that in him. Unless I'm not wrong. Like I guess he's still young too. He can yeah. I guess he can just I think because he's still young, so yeah, I mean possibly can be a different type of player once he gets into the league, starts figuring out his way. God damn. What the hell, Thomas? That's crazy. This guy just this guy's definitely going up for the Nets. 36? 36 points for Cam Thomas. 14 to 25 shooting. Brunson, a big time rebound by Robinson there. Okay, I think this game is over. So he has to hit all these three, and then they're gonna play the, the fouling game. Oh, that was a two. Wasn't his foot on the line? Oh, okay, yeah. So they did count it only as a two. 39 for Cam Newton. Cam Newton. Cam Thomas. Wrong sport. They're trying to foul the right guy. Oh my god. Yeah, if he scores both of these, then it's probably over. MVP. Every fan thinks his player is gonna be the MVP. I want Jokic winning the MVP. What the hell is that?
Okay, now we have to do the same thing. So one of the really hot ones.
Yo, Zab, who do you have for MVP? You don't have SGA as one of the options? Some people have been saying SGA, but personally, I have Jokic because yeah, I got Jokic. I just think he's too valuable for his team. Like he does way more than people think, especially on offense. Like he just runs that offense so nice. Yeah, he's like he just has the passing ability too. That just makes everybody around him a lot better. And the fact that they're first seed again, like scary. You know what I mean? No, what happened? Did they get into like a fight or something? I missed it. Oh, okay, okay. Cam Thomas is probably like, you can't guard me. OG's like, you're not even like that. Cam Thomas like, didn't you see my 40-point games? OG's like, didn't you see me shutting down Giannis? Damn, most 40-point game. 8. That's crazy. Vince Carter, former Raptors up there. 17. Yeah, it is. Trying to get it to Cam Thomas. They're not going to get him. There's no way they were going to catch this game, anyways. This game is over. So Knicks get their win. I'm going to tune it back into the Raptors. It looks like they're losing pretty bad. Down 16 with 9 minutes left. But I'm trying to see what the other scenario is. So Milwaukee's definitely losing. They're down. What is that? 15, 16 to the OKC Thunder. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to see the other scenarios. And then, yeah, like I said, tonight, Pelicans need to win against the Warriors if they want to lock in their 6th seed, I think it was. Yeah, Garrett Temple in the game. Honestly, I give props to Garrett Temple, man. This guy's been like when he does play, he plays decent. Like he's not terrible like McDaniels. Doesn't like it looks like he actually relishes the moments that he's getting because he knows he's probably done. Like his career is dying. Yeah, it's a true vet. He understands the value of just being out there, right? IQ's been struggling tonight, man. Unfortunately, 3 of 10, only 12 points tonight. The Raptors as a team tonight only 19 assists, even though they were like one of the better teams in terms of sharing the ball. Heat tonight though 31 assists over the Raptors 19. So that's been the scenario for the Raptors tonight. Struggling on offense, trying to get the ball. The ball movement wasn't working. Nobody's hitting shots. That's a problem too. 3-point shots haven't been going down. 8 of 26 from three for the Raptors. The only positives here for the Raptors tonight was RJ Barrett consistent. Their free throws has been consistent, 16 of 18 shooting, which is pretty cool to see, especially after they've been struggling really heavily on free throws previous to, in the season. Grady struggled tonight too. Honestly, I think what they should do, yeah, I mean, they could sit them out completely. I would just say let them play the first like quarter and then just sit them out the rest. Like you said, there's no point of risking injury with them, right? It's tough, especially guys that core guys going into the off season. You want them to work out together, get some reps in. Once Jimmy Butler starts hitting threes, it's it's over. Let me just see if there's another close game tonight. Tune into that one. So the Nuggets Spurs game is close. 7-point game there. Nuggets up. The Hawks Minnesota game is close. There's only 1 point game there. Let's check out that one. Is there any implication for the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Hawks? Let me check out that one, anyways. Yeah, this one. This one's crucial. It's a tough watch. Let's see. Let's see the Hawks. Hawks Timberwolves game is a lot closer. Oh, they're showing what the playoff scenario is. Oh, there is implication here for the Timberwolves. They're pretty close to getting the first seed. They're trying to beat out the Nuggets. Timberwolves are right. So the Hawks are just trying to throw this game away, pretty much. So yeah, Raptors down 23 is not. It's not enjoyable to watch. Bro, why is it so sloppy? What's going on? So Timberwolves right now are only one game behind the Nuggets, but then if the Nuggets win, I guess they get the first seed. And I think Timberwolves need to win. Yeah, it's too many things that have to happen for the Timberwolves, but yeah, Lakers. Can you imagine? They're just like all that they struggle to get into the playoffs and then run into the Nuggets. But honestly, that might be a okay matchup just because Lakers are a big team, right? Just like the Nuggets are. Like all their guys on the front court are pretty big, so it could be I mean, all right matchup, but that's also up to the health of AD for sure. Because if AD is not healthy, then no, it's not working out. Oh, they just got a steal on the other end, Timberwolves. Damn, go Bear. Okay, I'm just reading the Timberwolves scenario. So Timberwolves can actually finish with the first seed if they win both their games or tie with the Nuggets, basically in terms of their record. And then if they do tie it in their record wise, um, they get the first seed because they have a better divisional record than the Nuggets. So that's how that works. Yeah, so they basically have to have a tie. There has to be a tie for the first seed between Timberwolves and Nuggets in order for Timberwolves to get the first seed. They'll own the tiebreaker in that sense in terms of conference records. Even though the Nuggets won their last game against the Timberwolves, that's an interesting scenario. And then I'm just looking at how the Thunder can the Thunder even clinch if they wanted to. So the Thunder have to have a better record overall, better than the Timberwolves and the Nuggets to get the first seed. That's crazy how the scenario, even for the first seed, is so close in the West. But Timberwolves definitely need to win this one. So if they end up losing this one, then they're getting the second seed. Because isn't that like the home court advantage, right? So if you get the first seed, you want that home court advantage. And the Nuggets need to just have a better record so they can win that. Okay, let me tune into that one actually first because the Nuggets, do they make the Western Conference Finals? The Timberwolves? I don't know, man. They have to. They're not tested, right? So I think they'll struggle eventually in this. They might make the semifinals. I'll be surprised actually if they make the Western Conference Finals. But this game is close. So Nuggets need to win this one so that they can avoid like a tie with the Timberwolves, so they don't lose the first seed. That home court advantage is so important, especially in the West. It's a 1 point game with 30 seconds to go. They don't even have to foul here. They just have to play good defense. Yo, this is crazy. What is going on, man? Yeah, I was gonna say, what is it? OEN. Okay. Jokic. Oh my god. No way. No way. What is happening? What? Yo, this is crazy. Nuggets are gonna lose to the Spurs? Oh my god. Timberwolves are probably excited. If they end up losing here, it's gonna be it's gonna be crazy. They can still put up a shot, right? With point .9. Do they have a timeout? They can advance the ball? That is crazy. Jokic missed that shot too. If he hit that mid range, it would have been a whole different game. Like this was tough if Jokic needed to hit that one. This is crazy. Minnesota is looking like they might get that first seed. But Minnesota can't mess up their game though. That's the other thing too. If Minnesota also messes it up, then yeah, that's true. Wemby's teammates have been so garbage. They're literally playing spoilers. They're trying to ruin people, other teams' records and stuff. Jokic is like, "Don't worry, I got this." He's gonna do the behind the back shot. You know those ones? Just gonna hit one of those ones. Oh, he's inbounding the ball, so I guess he's not doing that. Pop was thinking the same thing. He's like, "Yo, I thought Jokic might be out there trying to get a shot out." Pop is like, "Yo, I would put Wemby on the guarding the inbound, right? Why not with that wingspan? Just disrupt the whole play." This is crazy, man. Point 0.9 seconds. Down one. I'm just watching the score between Atlanta and Minnesota as well. Atlanta's up 2 on Minnesota with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. So Minnesota could ruin this for themselves if they later find out that the Nuggets lose this one. Okay, so they changed it up. So Jamal Murray is inbounding the ball. What? Oh my god, they couldn't even inbound the ball. All right. Game over. Why would you not just give it to Jokic? He was standing right there. Damn. Spurs won their championship right there. Look at Wemby celebrating. He won the championship. Let's go. It's a Pat Bev scenario, you know. The one where he's celebrating like they won their championship. It's all right. Give it to them. You know what I mean? Like let them celebrate something at least. It's hilarious though. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to point out. Yeah, celebrating the. That's literally what this is. Look at this. These guys are celebrating like they got into the playoffs because of this or something. Oh my goodness. Yeah. He's like, not my hair, man. I just got the braid up. All right, let's check out the Atlanta Minnesota game. If Minnesota ends up losing this one, man, this would be hilarious because this is what Timberwolves need. The Nuggets lost that game. They just need to win this one to tie to have a record tied with the Nuggets so that they can get the first seed. Oh, nice play right there. Towns has 32. That's nice. That's just the Gobert effect right there. Defense. Defense. Damn. Okay, Hawks are keeping this close. Another close game right now. That's funny, man. It's like one of the worst teams keeping it close with the best teams in the NBA. Oh my god. That's the one part of Edwards' game that I don't like. He forces shots up like that, and then it's like, why are you doing that? It's not even your game. You're not a 3-point shooter like that. Like he'll hit them every now and then, but he's not. That was ugly. What was that? I was gonna say, do they know what's happened? Damn. Bro, Rudy Gobert this game, 10 of 10 from the field. Rudy Gobert is 10 of 10. He has 23 points. Believe it or not, that was only Anthony Edwards' 12th point. Carl Anthony Towns only has 11 points. I thought somebody said 32, or did he just hit a 3 too? That's what they meant. I don't know, but yeah, I just looked at it like, why is Trey Young not playing? Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. The whole team, the Timberwolves are a great team defensively. Just their offense sometimes is suspect, you know. They don't get good plays out there. And sometimes, like I said, Edwards like forces shots. So does Carl Anthony Towns too. Which is kind of funny because they're supposed to be two top offensive players for the team. Bro, they're reviewing this way too much. It's like if it's not that obvious, then they just don't need to overturn this. Yeah, there you go. Raptors game is done. They lost by 22. Yeah, 6 odds for sure. Isn't that funny? You could just throw in that six odds for the six. Gobert doesn't want to ruin his perfect shooting performance. He's 10 of 10, 23 points. That's crazy. He doesn't want to take a shot. They're like, yo, don't give me the ball. I don't want to take any more shots. 10 of 10 sounds good. Oh, lose the ball. Damn. That's hilarious. Now it's just going to be one of these ones. Bro, Minnesota is trying to. Are they trying to lose this game? What's going on, man? This is so weird today. So 3 point game. Minnesota needs to win this one. Yeah, I saw that, Zob. Yeah, I actually retweeted that. Yeah, I retweeted that. Yeah, he said, yeah. Well, I don't know how many. This guy said 5 to 10 moves, bro. I don't know how he's gonna make 5 to 10 moves, but I feel like he's just trying to hype up, the Raptors fans. But if that ends up being something that they end up doing, that would be crazy. I think it's more so 1 to 2 big moves. It's all talk, right? You have to hype him up. It's like a politician, right? You gotta you gotta say all the right stuff for people to vote for you. This game looks like it's over. So the Timberwolves, if they win their last game, they're gonna get the 1 seed. If they tie with the Nuggets, in any scenario, if they have a tie with the Nuggets for the first seed, then they win it because of their divisional record. That's interesting. So many things that have to happen. It's crazy. This game is over too. All right. I think this one's over. He just has to hit one free throw. Yep. This game is over. They're back at number one in the West. Yeah, that's how it works. It's crazy, man. All right, Zob, ABNR. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna be here for the Sunday one. Yeah, I'll be here for the Sunday stream for the Raptors, and then any other scenarios within the NBA close to that timing. And then I'll try to do some play-in games as well as some ones that I think are intriguing, and throughout the playoffs. But yeah, have a good night. Take care, guys.